Hello and welcome to Fifth and Grace. Today we're diving into the energy of the wolf full moon. How? And we're going to be exploring what it means for us this month. This is January 2025. And, as always, if you're watching this 10 years from now, 5 years from now, 6 months from now, the messages are still good. They're still good. But the timing is around right now. So this is a really powerful time of year. So the full wolf moon is typically associated with the winter, and it symbolizes deep intuition, inner strength, and the call of the wild within each of us. Whoa, meow. And it's time to connect with your instincts and ask yourself, what am I being called to pursue? The full moon gets its name from the howls of wolves heard during the long winter nights, and wolves, being deeply spiritual animals, represent loyalty, community, and instinct. And during this full moon, you might feel the pull to connect with your own pack, your tribe, and reflect on the relationships that nourish your soul, or even explore where you feel a sense of belonging. The wolf pack is a very interesting structure and hierarchy, and if you haven't looked into that, I recommend it because it is quite a fascinating thing. So this moon is also inviting us to honor our wild and untamed side, and this is the part of us that knows how to survive, how to lead, and how to trust our intuition. It's about looking inward and asking, am I following my instincts, or have I been ignoring my inner voice? You know the one. You know the one. And this time of year, this moon right now might be bringing emotions to the surface, as full moons often do. But it's also a powerful time for clarity and release. So cry it out, babe. Journal it, cry it out, do all the things you need to do. And if there's something that you've been holding on to, whether it's fear or doubt or a toxic situation, this full moon can help you release it and step into your personal power. I highly recommend you go back to my love reading that it just was popped up a couple days ago. It's in there. When we're finished here, go watch that one. In fact, I'll actually link it here so that you can right click it and open it in a new tab, and boom, it's there waiting for you. So here's some rituals and practices that you can use during this time for the full wolf moon. That's really hard to say. The full moon in January. How about we just call it that? So you can meditate with the moonlight. So tonight. Today is the full moon. I'm thinking, what day is it? Today is the full moon. So sit in silence and connect with your inner wild self and ask, what do I need to trust on my journey? Sit under the moonlight. If you live in a very cold place, sit inside. You could just sit by the window. It's all good. If you live in a warm place, enjoy that. Sit outside and enjoy the warm summer night for, our Australian friends. Definitely would be. And then do some journaling. Write down what you're ready to release, whether it's your fears, your limiting beliefs, the story you keep telling yourself, or anything that you feel is holding you back in your life, in your love, in your career, all of it. And then burn this piece of paper as a symbol of letting go. Of course, remember to be safe. Do it in the fireplace, do it in the fire pit, or do it in a fireproof bowl, whatever. Just be safe with that, okay? We don't want to let go of anything more than what we want to let go of. And then be sure to call in your spiritual pack. This is reaching out to your soul family, those who uplift and inspire you, and spend time connecting deeply. That could be on this earthly plane. Those could be the people that are your soul tribe, your soul family, people that your soul contracted with. That could be people here, or if this is your spirit guides, it could be them too. I do have a video for connecting with your spirit guides, and there's a little meditation that gets you there. So we'll see about getting that linked in here as well. And work with crystals like moonstone for your intuition, or black tourmaline for grounding during these are emotional shifts. Okay, it's an emotional time for us. We're doing some releasing, we're doing some crying, we're getting it all out. It's good for us. It is very good for us. And every good cry you have, you're an ounce closer to your goal weight. How about that? So this is about listening to your inner voice and trusting your instincts and stepping into your power. Like, it's time, girl. It is time. And what does your inner wolf want to tell you right now? If your inner wolf could howl at you and you understood what it was saying, what would it say? what would it say? So let's pull some cards. We're going to pull 3 cards, and each one's going to have a specific meaning. And we're going to look at the energy, what we're being called to release, and how to move forward through it. So let's do that. I did give the cards a really good shuffle before we started, so they're feeling good. They're feeling very good. There we go. Boom and boom. So we have card 1, card 2, and card 3. Okay, so our first card is the energy of the full moon, Page of Honey Pots. So cute. I love this deck. They're so cute. So this is the cups, obviously. So this is our Page of Cups in reverse. So this is letting us know the energy is, the energy is about past hurts. I don't want to say the things that are coming. So there's some, less than pleasant things from the past that many of us have experienced. And this is what this moon is bringing up. That's what the energy of this moon is to sort of go back to your childhood issues, your childhood traumas, your childhood abuse of various kinds. If you have that, if you had to experience that, if you have, just know that no matter how sucky it is, it's part of your journey. It's part of your story. So take the lessons from it, but then also make sure you're doing the work to release it. And when I say take the lessons from it, what I mean is sometimes the lesson is just showing us how strong we are. Okay, so this is the energy about this is releasing. So yeah, do the good cry, get it out, journal it out, rage, scream, cry, do all the things you need to do. Our second card is what we're being called to release. Oh my goodness, which is the Two of Cups in reverse. So interesting. Reverse. A lot of reversals are coming up this week, which is kind of fascinating. So the Two of Cups in reverse is there's a lot of pain. There's a lot of repressed emotion. There's a lot of sadness. There's a lot of all these issues. So all of this we need to release. That's what it wants us to release, is get it out. And you can get it out through, raging, screaming, crying, journaling, work with a coach like me, go to your therapist, whatever is coming up, let's deal with it. Let's feel it, let's process it, and let's heal it. It's time. It's time. You can't hang on to it anymore. And this is not just a matter of, oh, this is just something minor, like this, you can't move forward while you're still hanging on to this. Yeah, sorry, a lot was coming in all at once. My guides are a chatty bunch. And now we have the Three of Cups, the path forward. Well, look at that. Celebrate everything. Celebrate yourself, celebrate your survival, celebrate everything you've been through, because you have come out better for it at the other end, even if it doesn't feel that way. Sometimes people go through huge tragedies in order to show the world how to survive. What's the saying? You've been given this mountain to show others it can move. I think that's the saying. So whatever it is that you've experienced, celebrate it. Whatever you're experiencing now, celebrate it. In the future, celebrate it all. Every little thing, every little win. Every single time I get a new subscriber on my channel, I do a little happy dance. Just so you know, I yell out the number in the middle of my house and then do a little happy dance and then get back to work. So celebrate everything. Sometimes we celebrate that we got out of bed today. That's a big one for a lot of people, especially if, as you're experiencing this. If we're going to look at this as a 72-hour thing, celebrate that you processed a whole bunch of stuff, you released a whole bunch of stuff, and that you managed to get up off the bathroom floor. and get on with the day. Celebrate that even though you are in pain and hurting and crying and, you know, all the things, you still manage to make your kids breakfast and make them feel good going out to school in the morning. Celebrate that you made it through another day. Celebrate the big wins, celebrate the little wins, celebrate every moment, and have gratitude for it. Have gratitude. Whatever comes, just say thank you. Thank you. There's a guy in town who's a chiropractor, and every time I'm mean to him, which he loves, right? But he's, you know, he can be such a jerk sometimes. I don't know. We love to hate him, right? And he every single time I'm like, stop being a jerk. And he'll say thank you. And I'll be like, what are you thanking me for? And he's like, well, thank you for calling me out. And thank you for expressing yourself. So yeah, be grateful for all of it. Thank everything. Be thankful for everything, the good, the bad, the ugly. Celebrate it all, because sometimes what we're celebrating is that we made it, that we got through it. And that's good enough. That's all we need to do today, right? That's it. Tomorrow, it's a whole new day. Have another goal for tomorrow. But today, we get through it. We purge all of our stuff. We work on it. We work on a plan moving forward. If that involves a professional, please do that. Please make sure that you have someone to support you. It could be a friend. It could be a coach. It could be someone like me, a reader, a coach. It could be your psychiatrist. It could be whatever it is. If you need support, make sure you have that before you start diving in on this work. This would be what we would call a lot of shadow work. So that's that for our full moon. Kind of an exciting one. I feel like January is that, like, testing the waters as we go into the new year. I feel like a lot of us are kind of, instead of wrapping everything up in December, it's January where a lot of things are getting wrapped up, purged, completed, tied up with a nice bow, and released. I feel like this is the month of that, which is actually really good, because we're not meant to really be hustling at this time of year. We're meant to be resting at this time of year and going into the shadows and going into our darkest selves and all the things that, you know, maybe we don't love about ourselves, but, you know, we're stuck at home anyways. We might as well deal with it and get it all out. And we'll have a much easier time finding the joy and finding things to celebrate. If you're a new subscriber, or if you're a new person here, thank you for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe. If you are an old friend, thank you for hanging around and coming back. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, and let me know you were here. Otherwise, I have no idea. And I do love our conversations. One of my favorite things about this is the people who leave comments, and we get to chat about all kinds of things. So that's definitely a lot of fun. For sure. A lot of fun. So please leave a comment and let me know you were here, and have a magical day.